Alright, so I've been telling people about my wrestling game and people I've created, and told people I'd show them, and there's other people that have asked me to create them. So that's what I'm doing now, just showing some of the things I've got. This video here is going to be nothing but, well, different versions of myself and all the costumes I've worn over the years. This is just like my standard version of myself. Right now the entrance is kind of screwed up. I'll let you listen again. But if you notice, the beard looks a little funny on the entrance right there. In the last update, they fixed a few problems with the way things appeared in entrances and stuff. But in the process, they messed up others. Right now, his beard for some reason is showing up as the three colors that I used for the eyes. Hoping in the next patch they'll fix that. Let's see who's next. Okay. And yeah, each character has his own unique entrance too. I've spent a lot of time creating the characters I've created. I give them entrances that suit the character, as well as victories and taunts, wrestling moves. I mean, I spend a lot of time on this because, well, I mean, I'm bored most of the time. And I'm home, it's me and my cat.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight. There's no reason to think this one won't live up to the hype, Michael. We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
That's my Jack Sparrow Halloween costume from last year. I do have plans to make other pirates to come out with him. I actually have one friend I've created in an alternate attire to sort of come out with him for something that I'll show you later. But I just think there is an entrance where you can have like 3 or 4 people come out at a time, and it suit the whole pirate thing. So,
and this level of loyalty really is something to admire, guys. Agreed, but at the risk
one thing they need to fix is you see how the first wrestler is still in the ring. He should not be. He should be standing outside of the ring. But I don't know, there's a lot of mistakes that was made when putting this game together. I mean, I just walked through myself. Who's next? Oh, I know who's next. Now this one here, I've done a costume kind of like this several times, only I've never worn the clothing that you see in this. I mean, I don't know. You'll see. I just thought this clothing looked cool for the character I was creating. I do have another attire that's closer to what I actually looked like when I dressed up in this certain thing.
From the other side of darkness, weighing in at 148 pounds, Demon!
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for. And the electricity level in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
Like, I've never worn a tail on any costume I've ever done, but there was a tail in here, and I'm like, you know what? He's a demon. I'm gonna make him somewhat devilish and a collar, so that's, you get that. And the clothing, I've never had that like that or whatever, but it reminded me of the comic book character, Mr. Sinister. I wanted to use it.
I should hope so, Cole. If you don't go into every single match looking to make a statement, then you're just
and then this entrance,
everybody's
like,
time.
I used the base entrance as the model, but I had to add, like, all the fire to it. I can't remember who's next. I was going to go in order with my costumes, but there's a couple of them that I wanted to group together, so I decided not to. Who is this? Oh. Okay, this is not the Jason Voorhees, just Eminem. 1 year for VMAs, Eminem came dressed like this. Bibbed overalls, hockey mask, chainsaw. And I dressed up like that for Halloween one year.
As well as they should be. This match has
I went to Saddle Ridge, and I did it just like that. I had nothing underneath the bibbed overalls, and I froze that night. Like, I was so
he's
cold.
quickly proven himself as somebody the other superstars in the locker room can truly rely on. Which likely means that if he ever finds himself in trouble at some point down the road, there will be plenty of superstars who would be more than happy to help him.
My friend Adam dressed up as Freddy Krueger that year, though, so it was kind of funny because it looked like a Freddy versus Jason. We even took a couple photos, but no, I was Eminem that year. Only one guy at the bar knew who I was, too, which was kind of upsetting. But it was kind of cool at the same time because this one dude knew who I was. Now, this guy might have the same entrance as my demon. I don't know. I did use... I mean, I've created a lot of... I got like 50 characters created already. So a couple of them do have the same, like, entrance motion or music, you know. Hey, kitty. How you doing, buddy? Oh, okay, yeah. Freddy Krueger. I did a couple variations of this one. I did one where he's clean-shaven and bald-headed, which is the one you see now. I am going to do one with the makeup, well, the scarring, whatever you want to call it. Just haven't got around to it yet. The second variation of it is just
Guys,
me
this
with
match
my
is sure to not
actual hair and facial hair.
Especially considering who's involved here tonight. You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come. Who never gives up, and I can tell you that he has absolutely no quit in him. So yes, I do like his chances.
Sorry if I get distracted. I'm texting a friend right now.
From Lexington, Kentucky,
It's just me as a zombie because I've done zombie a couple years. It's weird because like my entire life, like I never did scary as a kid growing up.
Inside this arena right now, not in the least.
I always did like, you know,
this
characters
is the
you
one
see on
the
movies and
WWE
stuff.
Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Now there is one Halloween costume that I've done that I did not put in the game. I don't know. But I dressed up like Silly Boots from the TV show Bones. But that's essentially just me in a suit. So I don't know about that one. If I can create the belt buckle, I probably do it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there for a few years, that's all I did was I like bounced back and forth between like a demon and a zombie. I kind of just bought prosthetics and did my own thing.
Though we should also mention that he's an incredibly loyal competitor. Which means if his opposition tries any funny business here tonight, you can bet there will be somebody in the back looking to lend a hand.
I wish you still had the ability to do something you did back on 2K20 maybe, and that was you could upload your own music for entrances.
Given the participants, this match
cool.
might very well
and like on this one
steal
here,
the show, guys. Yeah, and
I wanted it darker and maybe with like some blue lighting, you know, because Santa Claus, or maybe some red and green. I don't know, but I didn't want the lights to be so bright. But when I found out you could have this entrance where he's carrying the bag, I had to. Only problem is the lighting that's preset for the bag entrance is this bright lighting you see.
Well, I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here tonight. Yeah, but you could say that about every match here on the card.
And the Santa Claus thing I've done
as a cakewalk here in the
ever
WWE.
since I was married and had kids. I think Alyssa's first Christmas, we did family portraits, and I was just like Santa, and my ex-wife was just like Mrs. Claus, and we had Alyssa just like little bitty baby Claus. And then Beth's first Christmas, we did the same thing.
And from Lexington, Kentucky, weighing in at 148 pounds, Young L.
Yeah, we got Christmas photos of Alyssa in my elf hat.
This one promises
I
to
don't
be
know.
absolutely amazing.
I've still got the
But as
photos
they say,
somewhere.
promises are made to be
briefcase,
broken,
so
Michael.
I know
In this
exactly where
case,
they're
I think we're safe.
And this is my Uncle Sam. I did this I've done this a couple times. At work, because they have like a 4th of July dress up day.
Byron, he's quickly proving himself as somebody the other superstars
And I like to go all out
can
on
truly
holidays.
rely on. Which likely means that if he ever finds himself in trouble at some point down the road, there will be plenty of
People tell me I
superstars
should
who
do
would be more
cosplay
than happy
because,
to help him.
I mean, I enjoy that, so I don't know. Never really thought about getting into cosplay.
Here we go.
Alright, so there's those
Settle in,
entrances.
guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
We're not going to watch the actual match
Eludes the attack.
because I've got more entrances to show you.
Oh, submission move.
So I'm going to go ahead and
Oh, and a backbreaker.
end this
Right to
one.
the
Well,
spine.
hold on.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. Oh, right to the face.